Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are coming back, I'm so glad that you're here. My name is Christina. I'm a certified nutrition coach, certified carnivore coach, love fitness, lifestyle, healthy living, all the fun things. And I'm going to share with you guys today, this is a random video, but I'm going to share with you guys my favorite cooking supplies, like pots or pans, favorite cooking things with the fats that I use, and some fun things that I have in my fridge right now that we're gonna cook up this week. For those of you who are interested in carnivore and you're not sure where to start, what to eat, what to get, it gets a little overwhelming at first. We've been there. Anything that we start that's anything really food related is a little scary because it seems extreme because you're used to eating all the sugars, all the things. So let's dive into it. So when it comes to cooking steak, we love to cook it on the grill. Love cooking it on the grill. But if it's not cooked in the grill, we love to put it in the oven, reverse sear it, depending on what type of steak it is. If it's a big bone-in ribeye, we'll reverse sear it, which means I'll put it into the oven at 225 or 250 for about an hour, hour and a half, and then take it out. And then one of my favorite cooking things is the cast iron pan. If you do not have a cast iron pan, I highly suggest it. It is heavy, it's tremendous, and I absolutely love that. That's how we cook our steaks. I take it out of the oven and then I turn that on, let it heat up for like 5-10 minutes until it's super, super hot. Put a little ghee on the bottom of it, like just as a little coat, and then put your steak on there, about 2 minutes aside, done, delicious, perfect way to cook. If you're using any other pots and pans, try to get the healthier ones, nothing that's gonna leach plastic into your food. So that definitely number one. Number two, cooking things. Here's a couple of my favorite things to cook with. Don't really use this that often, but I have beef tallow spray. This one's really good. And then salt. We usually just salt everything. I have the Molten salt, that, or we have this one, the Kalima sea salt. We use that. And then for anything else, for the kids or anything that we're cooking, burgers, I love this one. It's Himalayan salt. This is my absolutely favorite. I put this on my burgers. And then I'm gonna take you guys over here to the fridge and I'll show you the rest of the stuff. So then we have, I hope you guys don't fall off of there, but we have ghee, which is one of the best things you could cook with. So I have this, which is the clarified ghee. Great to cook with. That, and then I have Kerrygold. That's the butter that I love, and also raw butter. We eat raw butter every single day. If I'm not eating the Kerrygold, I'm also eating raw butter. We take it out and we put it in a little container. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's from a farm in Pennsylvania, and we don't have that much left, but that's the raw butter. So those are the fats that we use. So it's either ghee, butter, raw butter, or tallow, which is homemade. I have the fat at the bottom that came out because I didn't do it 100% properly. But anytime we get a huge bone-in, bone-in, one of the steaks, strips, we take the tallow, the fat off, and then we cut it into little chunks, put it in a crock pot for 6 or 8 hours, strain it, and then you have homemade tallow. It smells delicious. This is what we cook with when we even make eggs as an extra fat. So that is my go-to. So that is the basics of get good cooking, supplies. Cast iron pan, number one, and then get your fats. And then when it comes to meats, I'm gonna show you guys what is in my fridge right now. So we have, for the kids, they like uncured beef hot dogs, so that's for the kids. We have chicken wings, loved in an air fryer. I buy the 80/20 grass-fed ground beef, put that on a pan with some sour cream on top, a little cheese, so delicious. And then we buy different steaks that we freeze dry. This is a chuck. So we have chuck roast, we have a strip steak. I buy burgers because we love burgers, or I make my own. We also have a bone-in ribeye So what I usually do is cut these up, put them in the fryer, in the freezer. Then I have little meatballs that I grab for the girls. And then I bought bone marrow that we're gonna pop in the oven and eat the inside. Great for collagen. And then I have a lot of hard-boiled eggs, but if you don't have time to boil them, you want something quick, easy snack on Carnivore, I buy hard-boiled eggs on the go. And what else did I want to show you guys? As far as like the dairy stuff goes, we have whole milk plain. This is really good. I have our homemade raw milk kefir for fermented foods. So we have like a little glass of it with our meat when we eat dinner. Delicious. I stream this every day. You could also buy one at the store. I have raw milk from the farm. I have this every single night. It's literally my obsession. And then also I have my favorite, I shared this yesterday, is my bacon. This is my obsessed with that. And then also, as far as dairy goes, if you like cottage cheese, I love this one, or we get the raw one from the farm as well, but we're out of that one because we literally ate it in like one day. And then, what else? We use a cleaner, like heavy cream for my coffee. So we have that. And then sour cream, this is the one I get. This is just literally plain cultured milk. And that's pretty much it. So that's what's in my fridge right now for the week. But literally, if you're starting Carnivore, do not make yourself crazy. It really is super, super simple once you start getting the hang of it. I know a lot of us, including myself, have a huge sweet tooth. So make sure you're eating the satiating, full fat foods throughout the day to keep yourself full, satisfied, and that way you're not reaching out for the sugar cravings later. And if you are reaching for sugar cravings later, try to swap for something healthier. Instead of eating like chocolate cake, chocolate chip cookies, try eating some grass-fed or full-fat yogurt with a little Manuka honey on top. Grab some cottage cheese with honey on top. If you want to add some berries or something sweet like that, add it the more natural way, which is like a little bit more keto. But if you're transitioning and you're really having a hard time with sugar cravings, I highly suggest just adding a little bit of fruit if you have to. And then also, I'll bring you guys over here. As far as snacks go, one of the best snacks to also have is these beef sticks, which is really good snack. I actually take one and I cut it up in little pieces for the girls for school. And then also mackerel is a great snack, or sardines. Definitely highly suggest that. And then also if you're cooking and you want to add a little bit of coconut oil, that's a really good fat. Little things like that, like little swaps here and there to make a big difference in transitioning to carnivore. But I know a lot of you guys have been struggling with, here I am, with transitioning, trying to figure out like what to eat, how to eat, what to cook. That is like the simplest things. It's get healthy fat to cook with. You have your eggs. You have, if you could tolerate eggs, a lot of people can at certain times. But if you're eating soy and corn-free eggs, believe it or not, your allergy to eggs will go away and you can tolerate those. It's the soy and corn in the regular eggs at the store that make people not feel their best. So like I said, eggs, dairy, if you could tolerate it. If you're transitioning to carnivore, I highly suggest cutting dairy out. Bring it in after like 30 days. See how you feel. Ruminant meats, get some steaks, get some burgers, get some ground beef, chicken wings if you want, lamb, pork. Just make sure you're getting in enough fat. Fuel yourself throughout the day. And I'm telling you, as a snack at nighttime, if you have that sugar craving and you need a little sweet treat, grab the yogurt, grab the cottage cheese, grab some raw milk. If you wanted to get like grass-fed protein powder, they have that as well. Blend that up with some milk, add a little lead-free cocoa if you can find some, make some chocolate milk with that. Like there's so many different variations that you can make with things. Obviously that is not carnivore, but if you're looking to like slowly ease into there, there's definitely sweeter options that you can do. And like I said, you can put a couple little berries in there, have some raw milk if you have raw milk, put a couple berries in there as well. Like there's little things that we can do to get away from the cravings of like sugar and cupcakes and sweets and things like that. And then also when it comes to family and social functions, I know it can be difficult to stick to carnivore or eating healthier when people around you are making comments and stressing you out, or you're not gonna know what to eat. It really is super, super simple, and just remind yourself that you're doing this for yourself, not for anybody else. Don't get peer pressured. Everything's fine. You're gonna eat the good foods. You're gonna feel satisfied. You're not gonna want to eat the desserts later. And after a certain period, you're gonna stop craving them. I promise. I promise. Like, I've been there. I am a huge chocolate addict. I shouldn't say sugar in total because I don't care about like Sour Patch Kids and things like that. But when it comes to chocolate, I'm your girl. So with that being said, for anybody who's also interested in another chocolate substitute, I've never shared this before, but this is a really healthy option to get. It's called, it's from Terrasol, which is a healthier version, which is a lot less lead in it. A lot of people don't know there's lead in cocoa and chocolate in general. This is a really, really good one. It's organic, Terrasol. Some of these could be really expensive, so that sucks. But if you want to put like this in milk and blend it up with grass-fed protein powder, it's a great, great little sweet treat. And also these are 100% cocoa from Aura, or I'm not sure. These are little like chocolate discs, and you can melt them and also make like cocoa or different variations of a sweet treat as well. So there's different things you could do. I got these for the girls because I do make them carnivore ice cream. So there's things here and there also with them and kids that you can transition to make healthier. Carnivore ice cream, I'm gonna make a separate video on that, but just as an idea, you get a little quick ice cream maker, like freeze. You don't have to freeze anything like the other ones. You literally put all your ingredients in there, 30 minutes, it blends it up, and you have fresh ice cream. It is so good. It's so good. And I literally only put raw milk, cream, eggs, vanilla, cocoa powder, a little bit of monk fruit, which is a healthier sweetener, and you're done. Like, so many different variations. Also, when it comes to coffee, I love coffee. This is a great stainless steel coffee maker. One of my favorites. Literally one of my favorites. It comes out so good. And as far as honey goes, this is a regular one we just tried, which is delicious. It's from Just Be Wise. Love the name. So good. The girl's obsessed. And then if you're looking for a healthier, like stronger one, Manuka honey. This is from Steen's. This is our favorite brand. We get this literally on repeat. It's our favorite ever, ever, ever. And that is literally what I have for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as like a basics of carnivore, fridge, what to eat, what to cook with. It's very, very simple. And then if you like seafood, you could have seafood, shrimp, scallops, salmon, tilapia, lobster, like any seafood that you want. Cook it with some butter. It's gonna be so good. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.